Yes, I did go through a lot of stress and also physically and mentally. I kept joking about it because he didn't have much of a chance to joke there, because I was always kept like, I would look at him and like, okay, it's my son now, respect now, it's just. That kind of a scale, the kind of things. There's one shot where the arrows held by the elephant, and who thinks of stunning things like that? Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Did you have problems when you did size 0? You bloated up?
Just like a small shot, I think I've taken some 17 takes or something.
Wow.
There's certain things, it's small things, because he's
so
someone
did he shout at you?
I was just telling my staff today, I'm wearing the Baahubali sari and I'm so excited because it's so close to my heart, and I feel happy when when you.
Yeah, it's written on.
Yeah, and what a nice, like the blouse has all the Baahubali, the emblem printed.
I have with me on the red carpet the beautiful Anushka, alias Sweety, and I have been after her for the last 5 years, ever since Baahubali started rolling, for an interview, and finally the elusive Anushka is here. Welcome to the show, Anushka.
Thank you so much, thank you.
So, how is it 5 years you were devoted to Baahubali?
Yeah.
Tell us about those 5 years you spent on this movie. I don't think any other heroine who has spent so much time for one particular film.
Yeah, but actually, first of all, we'll have to give credit to Rajamouli garu, Senthil, Sabu Cyril garu, and even actually he also did a project in between, Prabhas. So at least in between, I went and did 2-3 projects and came back. But they've been the ones who've been for the 5 years, who've just been on that one project.
Yeah.
So compared to them, I feel we just did a part of it, but they've just been in and totally in it for 5 years. But of course, I would say a major chunk of my time went into it. I was shooting for Baahubali, and absolutely no regrets. It's something which, after we finished shooting, actually I was just realizing that we've been together for so many years now. Whether it's Prabhas, Rana, Rajamouli garu, his family, Rama, Valli garu, Prashanti, all of them. So all these people have become so close to us.
You become one family.
Yes, because the family, whether Shobhu garu, the whole family would be on set, Rama Rajamouli garu and their whole family, Kartikeya, Bhaidev, all of them, I've seen them since they were kids, and they've all grown up now and working together, and having all of them just not hanging on set. Everyone's on set working. They're a very, very hard working family.
Experience.
Definitely.
Did you have problems when you did size 0? You bloated up. I mean, that was a fantastic role that you did.
Yes.
But then there was these things that you had to come back, as they were.
Yes, I did go through a lot of stress and also physically and mentally too, because it's a very short period of time. In fact, I was in Chennai for almost 1-2 months because my trainers, Rajesh and Atulya, the AR couples, so I just lived there and I was training with them morning and evening, and I should thank them for helping me out without, making.
But did it have any after effects because you bloated up and then you had to reduce now?
Not really, because see, it takes time. It's not something which happens overnight. We almost put on around 18-19 kilos. So losing that overnight was not an easy thing.
So you lost how many? About 15 now?
Quite a bit. Actually, because we started measuring in inches, because we had to get, to see what on screen. So we did, it took us almost 2 months. By the time I finished size 0, it was end of August, September, October, November. So that's when we worked really hard. And of course, it was not, again, going back to exactly how I was, but I feel I'm still on in the process.
It's fantastic to know the kind of devotion that you had for Baahubali 2 is amazing.
But I feel the characterization also, first of all, working with the director like Rajamouli garu, working on a project, thanks Shobhu garu for giving us a project on such a big scale. it's nice that now after Baahubali 1 released, the kind of adulation, the kind of support we've gotten from the audience, that's great. But when before the release, I can, it's but normal, for Shobhu Garu, for all of us to feel that stress, because there's so much of money which isn't being put in. It's not easy. Now looking back, it's very nice that, oh yeah, we did this and the audience have appreciated it and it's doing well. So great. So we have to thank the audience for it. And when you're doing a role like Devasena, it's a character which I don't think anyone gets to play easily. So it's a lifetime role.
It's your best role in life.
Definitely. I'm waiting to watch it on screen actually.
Maharani Devasena. And I believe you are the pivot around which the film revolves in the part 2.
There's a lot. It is definitely one of the most key characters.
Now you played Prabhas' mom, and now you're playing his lover. In the part 1 you were his mom, and part 2 you're a lover.
Yeah.
How's the transformation, or how do you feel about that? Will you tell us something about it?
It's nice because...
Did he joke about it?
I kept joking about it. He didn't have much of a chance to joke there, because I was always kept like, I would look at him and like, okay, it's my son now, respect now, So I used to pull his leg, but I think even the romance in part 2, I think it's very nice and subtle, keeping Bahubali's character intact, keeping Devasena's character intact, and that romance between them. So it's again very beautifully written, and I think the audience will like it a lot.
Okay.
Let's see. And then there's a transition again, the different shades. You see all the different shades.
And I think the hit song also is picturized on
Hamsanawa. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. It's going to be a visual treat. It's really very, very beautiful.
Because Keeravani Garu has really done magic in this. Because the first part 1 songs were hits, now this is just going to catch up.
Yeah, and actually recently we did I shouldn't talk about his work because the kind of experience he has is immense, but I always feel Keeravani Garu is someone who, his melodies is something which always brings a tear to my eyes. Somewhere his music has a lot of emotion in it. That's something I really like, and I'm someone who really likes music. So recently we were doing a promotion for one of the things where we had to be backstage, and usually when our trailer is running, I'm the first one to go watch it. I just get so excited seeing it, and that particular day we didn't have a choice. We had to stay backstage. So the first time I experienced the whole of the background score of the trailer, because I could not see the visuals, and it gave me goosebumps. It was like certain the way
it gives you goosebumps.
Yeah, I don't know the technique behind it. I just know that when your brain switches off, all you do is you feel the emotion. That's all. It was so beautiful. It was.
And the songs, I believe, have been lavishly picturized.
Yes.
And Rajamouli Garu's picturization itself is one of the highlights.
It's outstanding. Actually, I saw a glimpse of they released that Sahore Baahubali. It's so beautiful. I some people would think it's odd because I'm in the project, and it's but seeing the visuals, because I was not there during that shoot with Prabhas, that was his song. I was just watching the visuals, and it's so beautiful. It's that kind of a scale, the kind of things. There's one shot where the arrows held by the elephant, and who thinks of things like that? Yeah, it's so beautiful.
And Senthil Kumar's camera.
Yeah, and actually even when, I don't know if you've heard the song, Keeravani Garu's son, Bhairava, he sang, I think it's one of the best song in the whole album for me. That's Dandalaya. That's and it's sung by Bhairava, Kala Bhairava. So again, that song is something which is very special to me, because you've seen Bhairava, growing up from where he's, being a kid to now singing a song which is the most liked song in Baahubali, which is India's most liked film. So all those things, all those things add up and just makes it so special. Take care of us.
As a director, how inspiring was he for this movie, for your role and things like that?
See, I've worked with him in Vikramarkudu. So I'm someone who just tells, I'm a total director's actor, and when it comes to him, he knows me in and out. He knows my pluses, my minuses. He knows exactly how to get that work from me, you know. So, and we have a comfort level, so it's a treat working with him. But at the same time, he's someone who is very particular what he wants. And even if it's the smallest of things, I think for a shot which was just like a small shot, I think I've taken some 17 takes or something.
Wow.
There's certain things, it's small things, because he's
So
someone
did he shout at
who...
you?
Not at all, not at all. See, he's
17
the,
retakes.
see, I don't think he's someone who will even shout if it's 100 retakes. He's, because if I've seen, always my experience with him is whenever you have a doubt, he will explain it to you. He's an amazing teacher. He will explain it to you in so much of patience till you understand it. He's never someone who looks at you and says, oh, you didn't understand, when it comes to work. So he'll very patiently keep making, he'll, you know, if I don't understand something in a particular way, then he will find different ways to make you understand. He'll look at different ways, and then he'll just make sure it has to get into you. And he's himself is a very good actor, the way he, you know, so you can just learn from him. And he always took care of those things. And never at any point did we ever feel the stress that, oh, you know, if we take so many takes, he's going to be upset. That was never an issue. That was, and that's something which I've seen when doing Vikramarkudu, doing it now. And it's the person that he is, you know, he's such a wonderful person, whether it's, you know, knowing him off screen, him, his family, it's a wonderful family. It's a,
you work closely with the family also.
Yes.
So it helped you, and it helped you to do a better performance also?
Of course, because the comfort level is so much, and you know, and they are, the whole family, you know, they all are someone who will give you a very, very genuine advice on things.
You're wearing always for the promotions.
The Baahubali, yes, yes.
I saw you in Chennai in different, I think, kurta. You
Yes,
different kurta.
yes. I get very excited when I wear either any kind of clothes
But you're
which
the
has
only artist who
Baahubali.
does that kind of promotion.
No, I get excited with it, you know. I was just telling my staff today, I'm wearing the Baahubali sari and I'm so excited because it's so close to my heart, and I feel happy when, you know, when you...
Yeah, it's written on.
Yeah, and what a nice, like the blouse has all the Baahubali, the emblem printed.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have all that, we have printed. Actually the crew, like Rama Garu, Valli Garu, Prashant, all of them wore this for the audio release.
Okay.
So I stole one from them.
Okay.
What
Will
they
you be seeing
feel.
it first day for show?
Yes.
Where? In Hyderabad?
In Hyderabad, yes. I'll be watching maybe 2-3 shows continuously.
Nice, Sweety, talking to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.